Hi guys, welcome back to the channel. Today we're going to do a little bit more work on the Nova. We are going to attempt to put on, if I can get down here, this front chin spoiler that's actually off of a 68-69 Camaro. So I'm going to get the car out, I'm going to get set up, and we'll be back with you shortly to start the installation of this chin spoiler. Hang on, be right back. So the car's up in the air now. I've marked some spots to drill. I'm going to drill some pilot holes, and I'm going to probably put this on fast forward from here on in so you can see the installation of this. So I'll be right back. I'll be putting it on fast forward like I said, and we'll So as you can see, I'm setting this up for Rivnuts in here. I'm going to install those next. So I get my Rivnut tool, and I'll be right back. And again, we'll put this on fast forward to install these Rivnuts. I'll be right back. So I think my battery died. I don't know if I got any footage of that, but you can see I've got the lighting's pretty poor, but I got a Rivnut installed here, and I got a Rivnut installed here, and then I'll temporarily mount this, and I'll mark the Rivnuts for down here, and I'll bring you back in a minute. But I'll get this temporarily mounted up in here, and I'll install a couple more Rivnuts. I'll be right back. So I did lose the footage, or didn't get any footage of the installation of the Rivnuts. So basically, all you're going to do with the Rivnut tool is you just open it up like so, and you screw the Rivnut on, and then you're going to push it into the hole, the Rivnut into the hole. Which is basically going to be, let's see, I get this one here a little bit easier. This one here, you're going to get this in here. This is going to fit into the hole, like so. And once it's seated up in there, then you're just going to squash these handles together, and it's going to compress the Rivnut down and seat it. And then all you got to do is undo this knob, unscrew it, and voila, there you go. And you can adjust this piece here to get the right depth of your Rivnut. I like to start with them at about like so. You can see how much is sticking out. That's how much I want to start with it roughly, and then I compress it down, bang, right, like so. And you can kind of see that this compresses down and seats itself into the hole you've done. And then you just basically you just turn this knob like so, and it unscrews the Rivnut. Best Rivnut gun you can buy on Amazon. So I'll come back and I'll mount this spoiler up, and then I can get these other couple of holes drilled. Okay, let's try this again. We have the proper hardware. I'll get back under here. This is just a test fit to get the other holes done. But once this is in, or once I go to put this on permanent, I will put copper coat on these bolts. So they're somewhat easy to get out. And this is plastic here, so we don't need a whole pile of torque on it. Okay, I got to drill holes on the other side and probably put a couple of mount brackets in here, we'll see. But I'll take you out on the outside to have a look to see what it looks like. Ugh. Oh yeah, that looks pretty cool. Nice and centered. There. Right there on the tire. Right there on the tire. Right there. Yeah, looks pretty good. So now I'll get in here and I'll put a couple of holes somewhere in here. Like so. So I can mount that right to there. Like so. That's going to be a real pain drilling that, probably drilling a hole in that frame, but that's what it's got to be. So I'll come back, I'll drill those holes, and then I'll come back and show you what I've done. Okay, so I'm going to hang the spoiler up now. I've drilled that other hole in there. Now I got these little bit mounted. Now I'll just drill this one, and I won't bore you to death. I'll get the copper coat, and I'll come back and copper coat the bolts, and I'll snug those up. I'll be right back. See if you can see that. We got a hole. Yeah, we got a hole right there to drill. Just need a bigger bit. Excellent. Good. Okay, so I'll go get the copper coat and the other bolts, and I'll be right back to install those. So we just want to take a little bit of copper coat here, and we just want to put it on the end of the bolt here, like so. And climb underneath here. And the copper coat's just going to make it easier for the next guy to get them out. Because I'll never take them off. Just snug them up good like so. Excellent. So I'll do the rest of them down the length here, and I'll bring you back to show you what it looks like after that's on. So the spoiler comes with these T-nuts and the bolts and these brackets to basically fasten on. You can see it fasten on to here and then up to the frame. So I'll fasten these on here first with the T-nuts. I'll put the T-nuts together on the spoiler. I'll fasten them together, and I'll see where the holes or where they line up on the frame, and I'll drill holes and put Rivnuts in there again too. So I'll be right back. So what I opted for underneath here, this bracket, is stainless steel bolt and a nylon lock washer, which is way better than these. These don't fit into the slot very well, and these black bolts kind of don't match what I have going on in the bumper here with the stainless. So this is what it looks like. The bracket installed. You can see that. So it's nice and solid in here now. So I'll go and mount the, look at that dirt crap. I'll go mount the other side, and I'll bring you back and I'll show you what the finished product looks like. Okay guys, we've got this all installed now, and here's the big reveal. I'll just flip the monitor back around and we'll give you guys a look. There we go. I think it turned out pretty good. It's a pretty easy installation. It took roughly 2.5 hours by the time I got the figured out where it was supposed to go, the Rivnuts mounted, the bolts in and everything. It was about 2.5 hours. So there we have the installation of the 68 to 69 Camaro front chin spoiler. Let me know in the comments below if you guys think that GM should have offered this on these third generation Novas as an option to the SS package. I think it looks pretty darn cool. It's going to add a little bit to the airflow into the rad for sure, and it wouldn't have been that hard for GM to just modify that spoiler enough and put some brackets on that that they could have mounted it. So again, you guys let me know in the comments if you think that GM should have done this from the start. I think it looks pretty darn cool, and if you guys want to help the channel, please like, again, share, and subscribe, and I hope to see you back on the next one for some more content on the 71 Nova project. Thanks very much for watching, and talk to you guys again. Bye.